AMP trades close to $0 right now. The amount is basically at $0 right now, or at least that's what they thought. They thought that at $0, AMP faces a medium-term block, which is very important. AMP records generally declining growth today, which is really big on the 22nd of May 2023. In this video we will explicitly truly walk you through AMP cost examination for now, or for kind of the following. We can basically attempt to answer these much of the time truly clarified pressing issues. What explicitly generally will be by and large kind of transient cost expectation for AMP. Basically, is AMP a very essentially wise interest in an extremely significant manner, AMP support and obstruction levels, and so forth, which explicitly is genuinely huge yet prior to jumping commonly profound into the AMP specialized investigation, especially let us explicitly in every way that really matters discuss the very fundamentally current economic situations, which generally is very huge market investigation. Over the last 24 hours there was a ruin of 1.84, bringing the especially whole digital currency market to $1122112304788, which really is very huge. The very complete exchanging volume especially fundamentally remains at $22,757,277,610, and in every way that really matters enormous way. Bitcoin has 46.29% of the entry market, while Ethereum has 16.33%. This has led to Bitcoin's price dropping to $26,797.21, which is a drop of 0.42%. However, the price of Ethereum has gone up by 0.12% in the last 24 hours, which is a very good sign. Coco's BCX came to 60 cents in the wake of seeing a downfall of 0.77% in Esteem in a genuinely significant way. These occasions sort of demonstrate that the market for the most part is going in a sort of descending bearing for commonly present moment, certainly as opposed to prevalent thinking right now. A sort of lovely general extremely regrettable plunge can being seen all through the crypto market. So AMP for the most part faces medium-term obstruction at $0 a buy and large enormous manner. AMP backing and obstruction backing in opposition for the most part are significant specialized markers used to fundamentally recognize essentially sort of key cost levels where the pattern can head in a different path. Fundamentally further appearance how the 22nd of May 2023. In this video we will in a real sense by and large walk you through AMP cost examination for now, or for essentially 1 week from now, and sort of especially attempt to answer these regularly. Basically clarified some pressing issues. What is the short-term cost estimate for AMP most of the time? A very smart interest and a very big way to support is a level where buyers become more active and usually stop the coin's price from falling any further. Right now, the crypto market as a whole is experiencing a very bad drop, so AMP usually faces medium-term resistance at $0, which is very big. Also, a level of obstruction is a point at which dealers usually start to move in every real sense dynamic and usually stop the coin's price from going up, which shows what really led to Bitcoin's best price dropping down to $26,797.21 level after a decay of 0.42%. An essentially certainly large manner following fundamentally are the help and obstruction levels of AMP. AMP execution. The cost of AMP for the most part is at $0, down 2.27% in the very beyond 24 hours. And essentially has a value change of 0.26% throughout the week in an unpretentious manner, or so they thought. 1-day exchanging volume for BTC in a real census $5,028,737.00 while kind of complete market cap came to $206,066,187 USD in a truly significant manner. There truly are practically 42,227,702,186 fundamentally, for the most part, are available for use out of 99,213,408,535, showing how the in every way that really matters all-out exchanging volume truly remains at $22,757,277,610 in an unpretentious manner. AMP value checkout schooling and costs examined for the 22nd of May 2023 in a normal time frame, which shows that the AMP is currently trading close to $0. The amount all things considered is as of now at $0, which most certainly is genuinely huge. We utilize certainly extremely relative strength index moving truly normal combination and dissimilarity backing levels opposition levels different time span moving midpoints including sort of straightforward moving truly normal and dramatic moving in every practical sense normal to actually for the most part. Examine the future development of the app. So market examination over the genuinely last 24 hours there basically was a destruction of 1.84%, bringing the all things considered whole digital money market to $112,211,230,4788 or so they in every practical sense thought, while AMP's Williams percent our pointer in every practical sense is at 61.856 for the 14-day time span, demonstrating an impartial condition. An exchange pretty sign essentially is somewhat conceivable at this reach, which especially shows the AMP explicitly faces medium-term obstruction at $0. In fact, contrary to what most people think, the MACD line is still below the sort of sign line after a hybrid, showing that while distributing this block, the NB traded at 308.52 cents after a value change of 0.48 in the same amount of time, which is a very big change. Investors should usually wait for a change in direction on the daily graph, which shows that Bitcoin has 46.29% of the entry market while Ethereum has a 16.33% lead, or so they thought. The main support level for AMP is at $0. The second one, especially, is really worth nothing. So, Coco's BCX fell to 60 cents after a 0.77% drop in value, which is a big deal. When it comes to competition, the AMP has R1 and R2 at $0, which shows that R1 and R2 are at $0 when it comes to competition, which is very important. RSI is trading at 45 and is trying to buy a big break out of the neutral zone. This is what caused Bitcoin's price to drop to $26,797.21 after a loss of 0.42. This is contrary to what most people think, and ZAMP is currently in a very bad trend. In this video, we'll walk you through the basics of the AMP cost exam. You can take it now or a week from now, and you should try to answer as many of these questions as you can. As Bitcoin goes back to its old price of $28,450, buyers are left thinking where this well-known digital asset will go next. Will the bullish trend continue, allowing Bitcoin's price to go up even more, or should we be ready for a possible bearish correction? We will try to answer these questions in our Bitcoin price predictions for today by looking at economic and market signs. As the US talks about raising its debt limit, the value of digital currencies like Bitcoin goes up, putting it over the $28,000 mark. The price of Bitcoin, BTC, has gone up by 3%, and the rest of the cryptocurrency market is green. This could mean that prices will go up over the weekend. But this influx of money didn't happen until after Republican leader Kevin McCarthy and U.S. President Joe Biden made a preliminary deal to raise the huge $32.4 trillion debt ceiling. This deal, which was reached after 4 days of 90-minute phone conversations, is not yet set in stone. Biden has said that he is sure this deal will keep the U.S. from defaulting. On the other hand, Kevin McCarthy says that Biden is to blame for the delay. He says that Biden has been wasting time and turning down talks for several months. In the next 2 years, the deal caps how much the U.S. government can spend.